Hey Cancer, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today we're going to be doing love and separation for the month of July. Wanted to say thank you, subscribers. I love you guys. Thanks for sharing all the videos, liking, subscribing. I appreciate y'all. New subscribers, thank you for coming and viewing the reads on the Jezebel Way Tarot. Cross watchers, come on in. Let's see if we can get Cancer a good read. Okay, there's some element of not being, there was a victory had, okay, but there was a great deal of cost that went with that victory. There's some element here of not really being so excited about a victory that was had. There needs to be a lot of healing from rejection. Somebody wanted to win at all costs. So let's see what the cards have to say. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Excellent. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, wish fulfillment. Okay, here you go, Cancer. This is actually associated with Pisces, but this is you, water sign, Cancer, making an offer or receiving an apology. It's a small gesture, you know, just to kind of break the ice, maybe. The partner has the Wheel of Fortune moving forward. Okay, Cancer, here you are with the Chariot moving forward. Okay, so there's some element here with you not choosing to move forward. Okay, your partner's having a great deal of anxiety about something. Let's see what the blocks between the two of you are. Okay, we have the Lovers. Some of you could be dealing with Gemini. We have air sign. We have Gemini. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio. Coming together in love, Lovers. That is the block here between the two of you. Okay. Looks like the potential final outcome here for you, Cancer, and your person of interest here is, looks like there will be a small offer made. It looks like you're making an apology. Your partner may be making a small offer toward coming together. Okay, this could be an engagement for some of you. Somebody, though, is holding themselves back. They're holding themselves back because they're holding on to something. Now, this could be literally holding on to money, or it could be holding on to something, okay? And it looks like holding on to an offer of love. Okay, Four of Pentacles is clarified by Five of Wands. So I guess the block here in moving forward is that somebody's holding on to an argument. They're holding on to a point of conflict. They're holding on to something negative that they kind of need to let go of, because right behind that is the offer of love, Cancer. So, maybe somebody's trying to find the courage to overcome some disagreement that happened between the two of you. But in between those two things, we have this offer. So it looks like maybe somebody will not be accepting the offer, or they're reluctant to accept the offer because they're holding on to past things. And we have the offer over here. So maybe letting go of some things, Cancer, or for your partner. Nine of Cups is clarified by the Two of Swords. So somebody's trying to make a decision to move forward here. That's what's happening. Somebody's not made the decision to move forward. It looks like somebody's trying to make the decision to move forward, but they're not seeing what they should. They're kind of digging their heels in the ground, right? Cancer, you're digging your heels in the ground. Yeah, so it looks like you're making an offer to someone because you know that there's healing that needs to be brought to this situation, but it's coming real slow. And you're afraid of someone rejecting your offer to apologize. So there is a cycle here. Some of you could be dealing with Scorpio or Aquarius, but there is an element, also Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There is an element here that this idea of holding on to something, maybe your partner's holding on to something, or you're afraid to give this apology because your partner hasn't let go of something, okay? That has to go away. In order for this offer for committed relationship to come to pass, you both have to let go of something that happened here. Transform this situation. There are 2 9s in this spread, which lends me to the idea that, 9s are about closing out cycles, right? Things coming to completion. It's complete. Now it's time to move forward. So there is an element of having to close out some issues, anxiety, not wanting to see things for what they are, holding on to things. Those things need to be closed out so that you can have forward movement. Your partner wants forward movement. You want to offer forward movement. But there's something here between the two of you that's coming together, okay, that's holding you back. You want to move forward. Your partner's still over here in anxiety about something that took place. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by some of you could deal with Capricorn. The Devil, okay? Some sort of toxicity that happened in moving forward here. This could have to do with children, some issue with children for some of you. I think somebody's trying to figure out, your partner's trying to figure out how to do all of this on their own, okay? Your partner's trying to figure out how they're going to do everything by themselves. Now, because they've kind of always done everything by themselves, okay? This cycle of them being independent and on their own, not being able to rely on anyone is kind of a continuous cycle for them, okay? And just remember, what we continuously manifest is what we get. So if we're constantly telling ourselves, I can't do that, or I don't need anyone else in my life, I can do it on my own, that's what you'll have more of. So there's an issue to do with children here, that there were some elements in here with children and moving forward in the future that your partner is not going to tolerate, or you're not going to tolerate. Yeah, that there are burdens with the children here. They could be financial, or your partner could be tired of feeling like their children are a burden if they have children pre-existing to the relationship, or these could be your children. Maybe your partner's tired of carrying the load, or you're tired of carrying the load with the children all by yourself. But again, we have another completion card that needs to happen before this can move forward. You're ready to move forward. Your partner's not so sure. Yeah, it looks like you've been in your head just like they've been in their head. You see how these things mirror each other in a sense? That's also an 11. It's time for this to... Sorry, that's a 12, which breaks down to a 3. Math skills. Anyway, no, I'm sorry, that's 4. Okay, 9 plus 4, people. Anyway, that breaks down to a 3, which is the balance of mind, body, spirit. So you're both having anxiety, okay, in a way. A break was had. It looks like you're trying to get back on track and learn how to think about things in the right way. Your partner may be doing that too. You're trying to move forward. You've been thinking about this situation with these children. For some of you, this is a person who's had children previous to this relationship. Maybe they're afraid that, you're going to reject them as a result of this. They are carrying a lot of burdens with this situation. Those burdens could be, anything. They need help. Clearly, they need help. And they're hoping that you're the right one for the job, but they're just not sure. Cycles need to be closed out about these issues with children. And it looks like you're ready to move forward with this situation with this person. Yeah, it looks like there was some sort of a deceptive issue here with you, Cancer, perhaps with a mother. Okay, a child's mother or something like that. There was some sort of deception with the child's mother, okay, that caused you to walk away from this situation. Or you may be the mother, Cancer, and you walked away from this situation because of some sort of deception. That's not what you wanted. That could be why there's this anxiety over here. Could be that your partner's ready to move forward. Some of you could be dealing with Leo. Yeah. I think that somebody wouldn't, the saying is shit or get off the pot, right? So I think what we're looking at is somebody decided they couldn't decide, okay, whether or not they wanted to move forward in this situation. They weren't getting up and getting off of it, okay? Another 9 about closing out cycles. They weren't sure, another 9, about if they wanted to give up their single life, their contentedness to move forward, especially when you're talking about entering into a relationship with children. Children are wonderful. They're a beautiful gift from God, okay? You're blessed with children, okay? So don't forget that. But somebody is making the decision to go from a life of complete singlehood to a life with a partner and children, a ready-made family, okay? So somebody didn't make that decision quick enough, and it caused doubts with the partner. And they kind of felt like that was a little bit deceptive. There will be communication, though, about moving forward, setting solid foundations with this situation. So, Cancer, either you or your partner are ready to move forward with this thing with kids. You've thought it out. You've gone into it, gone into your meditation about it. You've thought about this situation, and this is the way forward. Somebody's holding on to some conflict here, though. Yeah, so I think your partner is there's a lot of betrayal here for your partner. Your partner wants to communicate about that. They want to communicate that they felt betrayed by your stagnation, or you felt betrayed by their stagnation, okay? Switch it up how it works. Also, Pisces here. There was betrayal and anxiety about some stagnation that was happening. But it looks like your partner is coming towards you with communication. They're physically going to be coming towards you and talking to you about juggling continuously, money, kids, people. There's going to be forward moving communication. Okay, and judgment's going to be had on this situation. They want you to make the offer, Cancer, or you want them to make the offer for marriage. Okay, they want to solidify this situation. They know you're the one for them, they're the one for you, and they're looking forward to their abundance. They want to quit struggling so much and look forward to some abundance. But don't forget now, you save a drowning man and he jumps right back in the water. What are you going to do? So don't forget that self-reliance and saving yourself sometimes is more important than the codependent idea of relying on someone else to save you. Okay, because in the end, you will always have to save yourself, no matter what your partner decides or what they're doing or whatever. So your partner looks like they want to move forward, or you want to move forward, Cancer. They're ready to solidify this situation here. Again, they're ready for the engagement ring. They're ready for marriage. Somebody's holding on still to some conflict, though. Some conflict to do with these children. Somebody's ready to move away from conflict. They're tired of the victimization of the situation. They're ready. Okay, they're so ready to be done with this, with all this stagnation and all this conflict, that they're ready to be done. Okay, they're ready to take action and move forward. But I think the work just needs to be put in. And now we have the King of Swords. So I think the communication needs to be had. Somebody needs to get out of their head, quit drumming up a bunch of bad scenarios up there. Okay, and come out with the communication, come out with the forward movement, the new beginning. Some of you, it could be a child coming. Okay, so some of you, the struggle is, I'm going to be a dad. I'm going to be a mom. This person already has children. Now you're bringing in another child to the situation. And some of you are going from a life of singlehood to being a mother or father with a pre-existing family. So for some of you, that's the block. Show me how this Cancer's lover. Your partner's trying to make the decision to move forward, but they need some time to think about equal give and take. They need some time to think about the finances. They need some time to think about how are they going to support this child. For some of you, this is a break. For some of you, this is a divorce. For some of you, this is child support coming, okay? But for the majority of you here, you want to move forward with a relationship. There will be a new birth of a child, possibly a Virgo child. This is going to be a fair and equitable situation, okay? You just have to put the work in. You guys are going to have to communicate. You're going to have to come out of this mode and do your communicating. Some of you could be dealing with Aquarius. Looks like communication just needs to be had about boundaries, expectations, moving forward. Somebody wants to know, why are you so stalled out here? Either you want to know that or your partner wants to know that. So if you're stalling out, you want to move forward with this situation, you need to do a little more research and investigation. Maybe there's something that you don't see, Cancer, something you're having a hard time wrapping your head around. You are blocking yourself, okay? So maybe you need to do a little more meditation or inside work and figure out what's the block here, what's the hang up, what's the trigger, okay? Maybe you're triggered, okay? So figure out, why am I so triggered by this situation? Purge it out, let it go, learn your lesson so you can level up. Some of you may be seeing 1111. Some of you may be seeing fives, a series of fives. Also threes and fours, okay? Let's talk about foundations and balance of mind, body, spirit. A lot of fire in this read, though. A lot of new energy coming forth, old energy going away. There we go. I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself. Patience and planning. Firm foundation with the red. That's the root chakra. Get grounded. Okay, get grounded. Some of you may need to eat some red fruits and vegetables. You need to get grounded. Patience and planning, the two of you together. This is the 11. Okay, 7, divine guidance. Spiritual leadership. So, patience and planning, coming together to plan. Okay, not running away. You know, Cancers, you have a tendency to go back into your shell. Okay, which is why you have that shell, right? And it takes a little bit for you to come back out of that shell once you go back in that shell. So you're going to have to come out of your shell, plan with this partner. That's what they want. They want to be equal together. They want to plan together. See these two pillars, they're the same size. Okay, so you're equally yoked. It's just time to go from guarding to planning and being able to take that leap of faith, have confidence in yourself, purge out those old triggers and you know, negative energies. Choose wisely. You're being divinely guided. You have several choices. 2 7s here. So the divine is knocking at your door, Cancer. Crown chakra, follow your intuition. Another 7, 3 7s. 7, 7, 7. So you can't hide anymore. You've got to come out. You've got to move this thing forward. To the sea, another dadgone 7. 4 7s, look it up, people. That's your message for right now. Okay, whatever that is for you, if you're seeing series of 7s, look it up. You're definitely being divinely guided in a situation. To the sea, so sometimes we have to go find our answers, okay? We have to go have some quiet time. Got to go search those answers out. That's what you've been doing here, seeking the truth, seeking answers, seeking divine guidance. And you've got it here. Happy, happy. 2 + 6 makes 8. Abundance in this relationship. Somebody has the key here, the key to your heart, the key to your happiness. It should be you. But you're being divinely guided toward happiness here. There are changes coming, yeah, absolutely. Balance of mind, body, and spirit's important here. You're trying to do that here with this meditation card. However, you know, change isn't always bad. It just means that we leave old things behind, we grow, we learn, and we move on to new and better things. Change is in the wind, absolutely, but your you know, your ancestors, your guides, your spirit, whoever it is that you rely on for guidance has your back, and they are guiding you towards something very, very beautiful. Just got to let go of some stuff. Unfinished symphony. Okay, there's something here that you have got to address, whether creatively or internally, emotionally. There's something that you need to finish. You're a co-creator with the universe. All you have to do is just take a breath. You can do this, Cancer. The universe is like, this way, this way, this way, this way. You've got all these 7s here. Maybe 7 means something to you personally. Check it out. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. Well, that's what I'm seeing happen here. You see on this here how she has a child in her lap? You're fixing to come into a time in which Cancer, if you're a mother or father for the first time, or the 5th or 7th or whatever time, with each child, it's a renewal of that, you know, and it's an expansion of that. You're fixing to figure out about love in a real beautiful way. Okay, so you're coming into a time in which, you know, with the 9 of Pentacles, it was the self. That's all you had to worry about. Okay, now you're coming into a time in which you're going to join your life with a person who is a parent, who already understands that. And you and your partner are also creating a new life in which you're solidifying your family together. So this is definitely about, for some of you, about blending families and new children. So you're fixing to understand what love really is, which will help you be a better parent to these children here that your partner already has. You'll have a better understanding of how that works, especially if you're single coming into that situation. Focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. So that's what you're doing. You're being divinely guided toward an abundance of love. You're fixing to feel a warm flooding of love. I have goosebumps now. So you're fixing to be blessed with a lot of love. Like attracts like. If you're longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. So what did we talk about earlier? You know, when we're caught up in rejection and fear and anxiety, we don't have the opportunity to co-create. We don't have the opportunity to positively manifest. And what you put out there, you get back. So like attracts like. You have a beautiful opportunity coming your way, Cancer. Clairaudience. That's when we hear guidance. We hear guidance from Spirit. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. The loving guidance, okay? Not the guidance that says, oh, you know, I'm not worthy of this. How am I going to do this? I'm ridden with anxiety. Don't listen to that. You listen to the loving guidance, the guidance that's positive. It says, I can do this. I am loved. I am love. I'm going to give this my best shot. You are safe, Cancer. I am protecting you against lower energies, the energies that keep you in this state of mind here, and guarding you and your loved ones at home. I mean, you got like 4 7s here. So Archangel Michael is definitely in your corner. Listen to the guidance that you're being given. It's a blessing and it's a gift. Gentleness. Gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Yeah, so this self-doubt here, that's got to go. You're being divinely guided toward this situation, this opportunity here. Okay, be gentle with yourself. You've never done this before, right? It's okay. That's how we learn. But it's time to learn, right? one more and we're going to wrap this up, Cancer. I'm so happy for you. You're stepping into a time of great love and warmth and gratefulness and happiness. I mean, I can just feel that the warmth coming up. You know, you're stepping into a beautiful thing here. I now create a wonderful new job. Okay. I am totally open and receptive to a wonderful new position using my creative talents and abilities. Working for and with people I love in a wonderful location and earning good money. So there you go. For some of you, it's a change of residence. It's a change of job as a result of joining these two families together, or you in a family. But you've got nothing but blessings coming your way. Green heart chakra. You know, you got nothing but beautiful things coming your way, Cancer. So that is your love and separation. You're coming back together. And I'll see you in the beginning of August for Love and Then Some.